Okay, so I'm so grateful to have had you with me participating in this free, valuable course, I'd say, to really help you to track your business success. So, we're really coming to the part that really is most important. And I want to do a quick check in to make sure that you've taken notes and brainstormed any key items that you need to implement to really empower your business success when it comes to data. So, I hope you've enjoyed the lessons and I want you to keep on track. But now I'm going to cover some of the key mistakes that people make when it comes to the numbers. So, these are things like understanding and wanting to really empower the numbers. And you may want to have set some objectives. So, this may be improving sales, improving the customer experience, really getting to know your customers, or product development, creating new products and services. So, as I've mentioned before, the metrics behind the business are really important to understand and know what's working. And as you said, there is a stat that is 20% of the actions make up 80% of the results. So we really want to understand what is working. And the best way to do that is to study the analytics so that we know what projects are really giving us the best ROI, that we are ultimately working on sales and cash generating activities every day. And we are halting or stopping or reviewing, archiving anything that's losing you money. So I'm going to go over some of the quick mistakes that some people make. So some people have no idea of their numbers. So things like lifetime customer value, things like, you know, the sale, things like consolidating ad costs from actual sales. I've had so many people look at people's, radical claims. I've made this amount and they're omitting to take the costs out of copy, the team, advertising. So you really don't want to do that. It's good for you to kind of get a quick summary that says, right, in order for me to go to work and achieve my monthly goal, I need to perform these actions. And then other people are looking at the wrong numbers. Like, don't be worried about vanity metrics. Likes and clicks are not what's going to pay you. So we want to understand if someone's coming to your page 5 times, there may be some key data that's missing, and this is where heat maps come in. Because the heat maps allows us to empower that user journey and understand what something that isn't working well. And if you are visiting your Google Analytics and seeing this kind of data, you might then create a hot jar, which is free, pop up that says, "Can I help you?" and give users the opportunity to reach out to you to let you know that something's not working or how you can improve that journey. A lot of people also say, "Yeah, Kat, I've definitely got that installed." And the problem is when we go to get that key data, it's not there just because the software hasn't been loaded correctly. So, a quick way to look at this is just going into the platforms and double checking. They'll give you like a feed that will say, yes, it's receiving data from your website. And they're not monitoring it. So many people, I'm speaking to them, "Oh, great, I'm doing a launch again because I didn't do well on the last launch." And then I take that down to something that's happened to them as opposed to, that they didn't show up. They never did 1,000 lives, as opposed to monitoring the analytics to understand, maybe the users are not wanting that information and therefore saving yourself all that time and energy for a launch. And then just simply omitting to remarket to those people. It is said that people have to see you between 7 to 9 times to get brand recognition. So that first time may not be the time that they purchase. So you can really personalize that journey by using that pertinent data and then remarketing to them, segmenting that audience, segmenting creatives for a particular audience or based on geolocations or demographic. So people need to see you multiple times. So you want to make sure that you set your conversion goal. So it's just the measurement of what that user's engagement is. So your conversion goal may mean that when someone comes on a landing page, that you would like to track a purchase. It can be as simple as that, but that then gives you pertinent information. Now, lots of people, obviously, you're running a business and you're starting small, but you don't know where you're going to go. And when I've come to the point that when someone is hoping to acquire your business, you want to make sure that you have a record of all of this kind of key data. And then a lot of people do not filter invalid traffic. So these are things that, fraudulent clicks in advertising campaigns. Some people go to particular areas because they're going to get like almost radical virability, but that actual traffic doesn't convert to sales and actually is bad for you, because what it actually does is it warms up bad traffic and you don't want to be adding to them. And then people are not setting multiple views. So some softwares will allow you to do this. So it will let you know only to measure one click, so that all of these multiple views are actually not returning, giving you a false economy in the kind of people, traffic, and information from the data that's coming through for particular campaigns. So it's been a wonderful time getting to know you more. Do come back to me if you've got any questions. We're keeping it nice and simple, top line data that you need to keep your business on track to be successful.